From Delaware's most award-winning radio news team, this is WDEL Video News. Here's Chris Carl.
Among Delaware's top stories for Tuesday, January 22nd, police investigate a murder near Newcastle. Celebrating the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and mixed earnings news from DuPont. Here are the details. County police are investigating a double shooting near Newcastle. One man was killed in Overview Gardens. A second man's being treated for a gunshot wound to the chest. It happened just before 9:30 last night. Witnesses say they saw two men running away from the scene, then getting into a light-colored SUV. Those suspects are still at large. One dream, one world, one community. The theme of a celebration honoring Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. yesterday. WDEL's Carl Konevsky was there.
Face painting, health screens, and arts and crafts. Not the typical Martin Luther King Day activities, but enough to drive King's message home. Patricia Grant, one of the event organizers, says visitors to the Chase Center on the riverfront saw exhibits from a number of community agencies and organizations supporting the theme of one dream, one world, one community.
We have more focus, particular areas of domain that we're really concentrating that says how are we in the community are helping out and realizing Dr. Martin Luther King's vision.
In addition to the Community Action Zone, the event featured wellness, children's, and education zones, along with a teen forum. Another organizer, Kristen Falcone, says kids got the chance to learn about King's message while having fun.
Martin Luther King's dream was that everybody would be treated equally. Everybody plays on the playground together. Everybody has the same opportunities in terms of being able to go to school and play on the baseball team, and that we should all be looked upon the same. No colors in the crayon box.
Reporting from Wilmington, I'm Carl Konevsky, 1150 AM, WDEL.
A message of reconciliation and service to hundreds gathered for another King celebration in the city. WDEL's Melanie Armstrong has that story.
Hundreds gathered at the Chase Center for a scholarship breakfast. The guest speaker told the crowd that if King were alive today, he'd be preaching against war.
People of faith, both Christian and Muslim, we need to come together and say enough is enough. That the sons and daughters of Abraham, those who follow Christ and Muhammad, need to come to the table of reconciliation and bring an end to the atrocities in Iraq.
Others came to share in the spirit of service.
It's a time to give back. It's a time to reconnect with the community, see all the folks that make everything possible for our children and families here in Newcastle County. And it's a time of rejuvenation.
I want to do my part because I'm only one person. But if each of us do their part in giving back to the community which gave to them, then this day solidifies the dream of Dr. Martin Luther King.
Some put out a challenge.
In 1999, we formed a family called the Allen Family Fund, and that's what we're most proud of. Over the last 12 years, we're giving back in excess of $30,000 back into the community. And that's not a number to brag, it's a number to challenge other people to make sure that we do the same thing to make a difference within our kids.
Allen says children today can see that dreams can come true. A black man and a white woman are running for president. Melanie Armstrong, 1150 AM, WDEL.
More than a few people in Delaware gave up a day off to give something back to the community during the King holiday. Among them, Lieutenant Governor John Carney, who led a crew of friends and staff to the Hogar Cree Women's Center on West 30th Street in Wilmington to help paint the shelter's kitchen and dining room. Near Newark, seniors from the Sanford School in Hockessin volunteered their time to scrub coolers and pack boxes at the Food Bank of Delaware. The senior class was just a few of the over 800 people from Sanford participating in community service projects at nearly 20 locations in the area. Chemical products maker DuPont says its fourth quarter earnings fell 37% from a year earlier when one-time items bolstered the bottom line. Excluding those items, profit rose sharply and exceeded Wall Street expectations as the company's international business surged. Excluding a series of gains in each period, earnings rose to 57 cents a share from 45 cents a share last year. That result exceeded estimates on Wall Street. Coming up, Delaware firefighters very busy yesterday. WDEL News continues in a moment.
The best place to buy your new floor is at your local Carpet One store, where we offer true flooring expertise, from a great selection of famous name floors to guaranteed installation. That's something you won't find at those big warehouses, internet sites, or traveling carpet shops. And with our 1,000 store buying power, we offer you the best warranties and the best values in flooring. Carpet One, the one store for your perfect floor.
You're the one, you're the one.
Wilmington police are investigating a drive-by shooting. A man walking with his girlfriend in the area of 22nd and Pine Streets was shot when an unknown person opened fire from the car window. The man is in the hospital in critical but stable condition. The car is described as being light blue or gray, possibly an 83 or 84 model. Fire officials say a faulty oil heater caused a house fire early yesterday that heavily damaged a Claymont home and displaced its 3 occupants. The fire reported about 2:30 a.m. on Burns Road. A space heater caused an early morning fire in a Wilmington high-rise. That started about 4:20 a.m. on the second floor of the Antonian Apartments on West 10th Street. The fire was relatively minor, caused by misuse of the oil-filled radiator space heater. And a fire in Bellevue that did about $100,000 in damage was caused by an electrical malfunction. That fire reported about 8 o'clock in the morning on River Way. No one was hurt. A Smyrna couple is suing United Airlines, claiming they were denied food for 12 hours during a July flight from Shanghai to Chicago. The suit filed in Kent County Superior Court alleges breach of contract and seeks unspecified damages. According to the lawsuit, when Arunbhi Patel and his wife purchased their tickets, they were told by the airline they would be supplied with Hindu meals. The suit alleges there were none of those meals on that flight, and the flight attendants ordered that the Patels not receive any food for the rest of the flight, even threatening to have the Patels arrested. No comment from United. Coming up, a heartbreaking loss for Del State. WDEL Sports at your Delaware. Back to you with a forecast just ahead.
Looking to gain an edge in the technology or design field? Wilmington College's Division of Information Technology and Advanced Communications offers state-of-the-art facilities equipped with the latest tools. Did you know that Wilmington College has been preparing students for careers in media arts and technology over the past 7 years? Enjoy hands-on experience and personal attention from instructors drawn straight from the industry. To learn more, visit wilmcoll.edu. Wilmington College. Achieve balance, achieve success.
I'm Peter MacArthur.
I'm Melanie Armstrong, and here are Delaware's top stories at the top of the hour.
The most complete coverage of the news that matters in Delaware. Every weekday morning, 5:30 till 9 on 1150 AM WDEL.
In WDEL Sports, Delaware State dropped their first conference game of the year when they were slapped with a technical foul with 1 second remaining. North Carolina A&T hit a pair of free throws with 1.2 seconds left, giving the Aggies a 63-61 win in Dover. Del State got the tee after Trevor Welcher tied the game with a three-pointer. The Hornets bench was then tagged with the foul for celebrating. The loss drops Del State to 3-1 in MEAC play. And in the pros, Kareem Rush scored a season-high 25 points to lead the Indiana Pacers past the Sixers 110-103. The Sixers kept it close, but were done in by their failures at the free throw line, where they hit just 21 of 34. Andre Iguodala scored 23 for the Sixers. Andre Miller added 21. Your WDEL Delaware AccuWeather the forecast, mostly cloudy today with a bit of wet snow mixed with rain in the afternoon and evening, a high reaching 39. Then clearing skies overnight, low 27. For tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 38. Get news updates throughout the day, Delaware's top stories at the top of the hour on 1150 a.m. And get WDEL News text alerts sent to your cell phone. Sign up here at WDEL.com. I'm Chris Carl.